Hello, soul friends. This is Mary, and welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is going to be about what is the purpose of today. Whenever you're seeing this, what is the purpose of today? Let's go ahead and show you all the different decks that we're going to be using today. Remember, no matter your individual beliefs, tarot or oracle reading is, your spirit guides coming forward to give you advice, or just simply your subconscious mind helping you answer life's ponders. No matter how you look at that, it's healthy and you are in the right place. So I'm just going to show you the tarot decks we will be using. Even though those ones aren't laying out right now, I've got my oracle decks out right now. And then when you pick your piles, that's when we're going to use all these. And then if you don't see me putting the name of anything out there for you, it'll be in the description box eventually. I still have been having a hard time getting my stuff out for that. So like the oracle decks that you don't see me showing you will be linked in the description box eventually. Eventually. Or tarot groups that I think there's one tarot deck that we don't have a box for as well, besides this one that has a bag. Okay. So what I'm going to do is commence some live shuffling. What is the purpose of today? And we're going to have 4 different groups. For you to choose from. That'll be group 4. 2. Okay. Try to make them look all, man, group 4, you always end up with extras. Oh, for the love of Pete. And you probably thought, oh yay, she's finally done. But I'm not. I have one more shuffle to do. I do. Alrighty. So now that we have all that all situated, sort of, we're going to get you some charms to choose from. And then you can also choose by the decks that I'm going to be doing your, what do you want to call it? Your clarifications. Yes, that's what we're doing. Okay. get you some charms. One, your cute little set of stocking there. Set of stockings. It's just one stocking. You have a Santa hat for group 2. Group 3, you have the snowflake. It is sparkly. And group 4 has the candy cane. Super cute. Alright, so let me just show you which oracle or which tarot decks I'll be putting for each one of these. Group 1, we're going to do these. Group 4, we're going to do these. Group 2, we're going to do these. And group 3, we're going to do these. Okay. So if that helps you decide. I don't know why. I can't imagine why it would. But if it does, it does. We just got something that came out for the collective. So let me pause and grab that. Okay, go ahead and pause if you need. And, oh yes, the card that came out for the collective. We have, so the card that came out for the collective, we have the peace card. So there's peace coming towards you for today. So the purpose of today is either to spread peace or gain peace. Usually when you spread peace, you get some peace. It's like that whole paying it forward thing. Very beautiful. I wonder if you guys would see it if I stuck it right there. It might look kind of funny. Aw, not really. Okay, we'll go ahead and set it aside. All right, go ahead and pause if you need, and we shall see you in your individual readings. Bye. Hello, group 1. So if you picked the stocking, let's go ahead and find out what your guides want to tell you about what your purpose of the day is. This is just whenever you're watching this. Purpose of the, hang on. Hello, group 1. So if you pick the cute little stocking that has presents in it, let's go ahead and look and see what the purpose of the day is for you. The purpose of the day. If you're watching this like today, you already did something, or it's like late at night and you're watching this while you go to bed, you could apply this to tomorrow, or you could just take it as insight for what your lesson for the day was. It's kind of up to you. Okay, let's go ahead and flip these over and look. We have darkest hour number 9. There in the void of thy darkness swells the shadow of the soul, swallowing the wickedness into the blackness of its wholeness. Well, ness. I feel like some of you did a lot of manifestation for the solstice. A lot of manifestation for the solstice. If you're watching this during December. Okay. We also have the Father Christmas number 13. How did they get here? Lost, perhaps? No worries at all. Gather yourself and clear the frost, for the good still lives in you, dear. Interesting. Okay. The purpose of the day. I feel forgiveness with this card. Like maybe somebody's kids came to visit and you weren't expecting them to. That you were manifesting things and you weren't sure if it was manifesting properly, but it is. Yeah, it almost feels like there's a redemption here. So I'm getting like vibes of like somebody who has like a haunted past and you're like made a change for the better, and you are surprised by who's offering you forgiveness and who is not. You're not expecting forgiveness from anyone, but it is nice when they do grant that to you. I also feel like that darkest hour, like coming out of the darkness and like starting anew. And so that's also coming through across the board. So some kind of like energy cleansing or, I don't know, like, yeah, forgiveness, redemption, recovery. I feel substance recovery, but other types of recovery as well. Like, I feel like there's people who actually believe you've changed. And then for those of you that this isn't about someone else, it's almost like forgiving yourself and choosing to move on yourself or to move forward yourself. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Santa's blessing. May you be blessed with the spirit of giving, knowing that the joy you share will return to you tenfold. Embrace the kindness of your heart and let it light the way for others. I'm back to my old tricks of not being able to read my cards. It's like I can't read it through the camera, and then I try to read it like just in front of my own face, and I can't. It's like, oh, I can't see. The lighting is terrible as per usual. So I feel like, yeah, you've been giving more. And that's like part of what has been blessing you is that spirit of giving. We also have Santa's spirit. You've got Santa all over in your energy. Not all these cards are about Santa. Embrace the joy of giving and receiving, just as Santa spreads kindness throughout the world. Let your heart be open to generosity and know that what you give will come back to you in unexpected ways. And I feel like you're already feeling that. Like you've been giving people the gift of like this new you, new behavior, new habits, new ways of conducting yourself in the world. And in return, you're getting like visitors, forgiveness, gratitude. It's very nice. Okay, we have manifest and abundance. I feel like by autumn of next year, if you're watching this during December of this year, you're going to be even stronger if you keep going about the way you've been going, which is very beautiful. We also have the snake. That snake's all about transformation and power. And the rider, which is all about something new or unexpected. I get full energy from this card because it's the first card, number 1. The snake, I also take in all the positive attributes of the snake: transformation, curiosity, getting new information, a message, okay, a choice, a big step forward. Those kinds of energies are coming through. So I feel as though you are like, really putting on the power when it comes to like self-transformation, and your guides are showing all these blessings coming through to you because of that. These 2 cards just popped out. We have, Ace of Pentacles, brand new starts. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords in the positive sense is like taking care of yourself first before you take care of others, which is something I feel like maybe you were people pleasing before and not taking very good care of yourself. And now I feel like you're putting yourself first, which is very beautiful. We also have the World. Yeah, a cycle has come to an end. Like I'm definitely feeling recovery vibes, like people getting sober or letting go of something that was not serving you in some way. Finding balance, giving and receiving. Remember we talked about that in the other cards, the Santa energy. And Knight of Cups, just like blessings and good offerings keep coming through for you. Super, super cool. So the purpose of the day for you is just that whole, like I heard one day at a time. So I'm definitely getting like recovery vibes. If you're not recovering from like a substance or a bad habit of some sort, you're definitely recovering from some type of behavior or energy that was not serving you before. And your guides are showing that, this is the perfect time that you do need to move forward, that cycle is coming to an end, that it is time to step into this new power and energy. and new you, and that the universe is offering you all these great things because of it. Okay, with that, I shall leave you. If this is helpful, tell me how in the comments section. Give me topic ideas there as well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, there are ways to do so in the description box, my friends. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye, 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 bye. Hello, group 2. So if you picked the little Santa hat, then this message is all about what's the purpose of the day. What is the purpose of the day? We had a very specific one for group 1, so let's see what we get for you. Perseverance 26. Stay in thy power, dear child, for thy lonely is never alone. When the world is dreadful upon thee, thy turn to the spirits within thy. Sounds funny because it's supposed to be they, the. Okay, anyway. We also have gratitude number 18. All that I am and all that I'll be forever, in gratitude I'll eternally be. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that some of you are kind of like on your own right now. If you're watching this during the time that I'm filming this on Christmas Eve. And so I feel like maybe some of you like are kind of on your own. If that's the case, you might be feeling down in the dumps, like the world has forgotten you. You might be feeling like everything is pointless, that nothing makes any sense, that there's no point of even being around maybe because like you're not being seen by others. I want to say that your guides have a message coming through of you're not alone, even though you're lonely. Okay. They are with you. I'm here with you in spirit as well. Yeah, it says turn to thy spirits. Okay. The spirits within you. Turn to the spirits within you. You are never alone because your spirit guides are always with you, and the holiness of your creator is always with you, as well as energies of caring towards you that you may not even be aware of. And that in itself is something to be grateful for. I know it doesn't feel like that, and I feel myself bristling as well, saying like, oh yeah, you should be grateful for having spirit guides around you. If you don't have a living soul around you, that is hard. I'm not going to discount that at all. But what I am going to say is that there is always still something to be grateful for. And if we can figure it out and feel that gratitude towards that thing that you still have, or those things that you still have, then that's something to focus on. It's a healthier thing to do for your brain. So even when I'm totally alone, I'm alone right now. If you are alone and you feel that loneliness, right? It's not just, oh, I feel alone. It's like, I feel lonely, right? Then think about the things in your life that are still good that you can be grateful for. Okay. For example, yesterday, the little Christmas event that I was going to was sold out, but because we drove so far, they let us in for free. You know, that was like our little Christmas, unofficial Christmas gift of the year. Somebody did their little charity act towards me and my loved one, which was awesome, right? And in return, I did an act of charity. I gave money to a charity. So that all being said, your guides are showing that this is all really good stuff coming through for you. Even if you're by yourself, there's still joy to be found and joy to be had. I know that sounds like a cop-out, but if there's nobody around you anyway, you might as well find some things to be joyful for. All right, so put on some joyful things on TV, listen to some joyful music that puts you in the spirit, go do an act of charity for someone, to connect with others. Remember the movie Home Alone? When he goes into the church to listen to the carolers and he ends up talking with the elderly man and they both end up helping each other in that conversation. He gets good advice from the old man. The old man gets advice for him about his son, right? That is my favorite kind of charity that happens during the holidays. It's just like two people coming together and expressing goodwill towards one another, even if you don't know each other. All right. Those are things to be grateful for. Having a roof over your head, having a good solid internet connection so you can watch some readings, listening to, Christmas music that makes you want to feel warm and fuzzy, as opposed to the type of Christmas music that makes you sick. What kind of what kind of Christmas music do you like, and what kind do you not like? Tell me in the comments. It's okay if you hate all of it. I like the old-fashioned ones that are like old carolers singing, like even when they sing in Latin, things like that. I'm not so much into the remakes of like Christmas songs that are more poppy and spunky for today, or even just holiday themed songs that they do so they can play them in malls. I don't care for that stuff, but I love the old carols. All right, let's see some more purpose for today. So today the purpose is to persevere through the day. Find joy no matter what. Find something to be grateful for. I know that doesn't always sound like much to everyone, but it is what it is if you're in that boat. I'm also feeling like some people feeling isolated, even though you have a lot of people around you, like black sheep of the family sensation, mom sensations, where like remember the mom in Christmas Story where made the joke about how she hadn't had a hot meal in like since her kids had been born, because as soon as she sits down with everybody else, they go, "Mom, can you get me this? Mom, can you get me that?" I feel like people don't remember to make the day special for you. You always make the day special for everyone else. They don't always remember to make the day special for you. So be sure to reach down into yourself and figure out what things do you have to be grateful for, which people do make the day special for you, etc. and so forth. Okay? Let's see. We have Starry Night. In the vastness of the universe, know that you are part of something greater. Even when you feel alone, the stars remind you that you are always connected to divine love. You have a purpose for being here in the world. Even if it feels like you're doing it all by yourself, you have a purpose for being here. You have a purpose in the grand design. Your guides see you, your God sees you, etc. and so forth. Magic of the season. This season is filled with miracles, both seen and unseen. Open your heart to the magic around you and believe that anything is possible when you are aligned with love. Yeah, and think about the things that you love, even if it's just little penguins out playing in the snow. And you're like, I love that they exist. Okay? I know that sounds silly, but that's, sincerely what your guides are saying to do, to feel that feeling of fulfillment during the time of year, or during those times when you feel alone, those days where you are by yourself, okay? I feel like for some of you, you might have something to do tomorrow, but you don't have anything to do today, that kind of feeling. It might be like a quiet, solitary moment before all the people show up, etc. and so forth. Okay, hang on. Okay, so anyway, what was I saying? I also want you to focus on the whole magic of this season is filled with miracles. Like you never know when like something's going to come along in your life and change everything. Okay. And I know that like right now might not be like the most ideal time for some of you, but like your guides are saying that even the times that don't feel special, those times are still special. All right. So that being said, let's go ahead and move forward. Spiritual. Yes. Your guides are really telling you to tap into your spiritual energy. That gratitude energy, that spiritual energy. Breathe. Like, I know what it's like to be alone. I do. And I am speaking from experience and telling you that I have found joy in those moments. Not every time. Sorry if you just heard me slurping my coffee. I'm like, but excuse me. You don't have to do it all at once. This is one day out of the whole thing. Your guides are saying out of this whole, maybe it was a miserable day for some of you. It's like, find that spiritual connection. Find that gratitude for that spiritual connection. Find that ability to breathe and relax and just know that you aren't always going to feel like this is definitely coming through. Let's get, ooh, we have the stars and the house. So with the star card, this is all about luck. 1 + 6 is also 7. 7's also a lucky number for many. Your guides are saying that there's still luck in your life. There's still good fortune in your life. They're also showing with the house, abundance, prosperity. Yeah, possibly some like isolation, but they're trying to show you that there are blessings still. I understand the isolation thing, I do. And there's just times where we've been set and designated to be alone. It doesn't mean you're going to stay alone forever. It just means that right now, excuse me, is going to be a time where you are kind of by yourself. All right. Just today. This is just for today. What is the purpose of today? You being by yourself? I think it's to help you figure out when you need to have gratitude. And the gratitude thing is not to discount. It's not like a shaming thing where it's like you should be grateful for what you still have. It's like when you cry about losing something dear to you when you're a little kid and they go, you should be happy you have a roof over your head. It's like, yeah, and like I don't have the thing in it that I need, right, under that roof with me. It's not to discount anything. It's just to remind you that during those bleakest times, finding the gratitude is what's going to save your patootie, my friends. It's going to save you. Finding that time, because there are times where things are very bleak. And so finding that ability to be positive is very important, especially in the darkest bits of time. I also wanted to point out to some, these are great cards to show that you're not going to be in the worst case scenario like you thought. Focus on your spiritual strength. Ask for miracles, because the universe might just grant you audience and give you that. Okay. So, yes. What else did I want to say about that? Okay. Let's get you some tarot. Sorry, your tarot is kind of hiding over here. Oof. Okay. We have 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Devil, the 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords, trying to scooch and it's not going very well. Okay. 7 of Wands. We're going to stop there for now. Okay, so what your guides are showing with these, the 10 of Swords is very much about endings, right? But when somebody's like, when we're looking at something like in the course of like, what was the purpose of today? Your guides is showing like whatever harm has come to you that you perceive coming to you, or whatever bad juju you feel, or negative things that are going on in your life right now. The worst has happened with the 10 of Swords, and there's only anywhere to go. Like there's only up from here. You only have good things to look forward to with this card. So, and I'm hesitating because whenever I say that to like a client, I say, oh, the worst has happened, right? So there's only up from here. They go, oh my gosh, and they freak out thinking that I'm saying the worst thing that's ever possible is happening to you right now, and it's going to keep happening to you. That's not what I mean. It means the worst is over. You already, if you survived this far, there's nowhere to go from here but up, okay? Emotional fulfillment is what is coming towards you now, all right? And so much of that is if you listen to your guides, if you look for those miracles, ask for miracles, imagine miracles happening, because that's healthier to do for your brain, even if they don't happen, right? Even if what we worry about happens, if we worried about it before, we just worried twice, okay? So your guides are saying that emotional fulfillment will come if you don't stay stuck in that energy of feeling like the bad things have found me and they're just going to keep finding me, okay? I totally get it. I am not discounting misfortune coming to you in your life, that things might not have worked out the way you planned, especially today. But your guides are saying you've got to let go of this energy. You've got to let go of that energy of the, of it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's not going to get worse. This is about fear, not about actuality. This is about holding yourself back, not about something actually trapping you. Okay? And so your guides are saying to relax and rest and know that you have the power to overcome any challenge you step into. You just need to step into it. The challenge right now, I just bit my tongue. Like the chomp on my tongue. It hurts. There might be some situation coming up where you need to bite your tongue. I'm not sure. Like not really bite your tongue, but like the saying goes, to bite your tongue, like to stay silent before you say something you'll regret. That might be something that's coming out. But you have every ability to overcome the challenges that are facing you, as long as you choose to face them and step into that energy. Like step into that energy of manifesting good things happening to you because of gratitude. Okay. If it's hard to do the gratitude thing, and I'm saying this because it's hard for me, I feel like a cheap phony when I'm like, I want to be grateful for the fact that I make a mean chocolate chip cookie, even though my life is totally falling apart. It feels silly and phony to me to like pretend I'm okay when I'm not. But I also have learned that even when I'm in 10 of Swords energy of like, I can't even get up, I'm done, this is me being done, that there's still things I can find that give me emotional fulfillment, like gratitude, being grateful that I have, 4 cats that I'm not allergic to, be grateful for the fact that I have enough money to feed them and myself most days, right? The gratitude that, and you can even be petty gratitude, like I'm grateful I don't have gray hair yet, stuff like that. I'm grateful that, even though I'm short, I'm proportionate. You can really go like, I'm grateful that somebody realized that I'm better than that so-and-so who was always mean to me. I mean, it can really be like anything that you want, anything that you feel grateful for. It's just the healthier thing to do for your brain. So just keep on manifesting that, and then good things will actually start to happen. When something's coming down the pike that you're like, oh, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, I'm scared. Instead of saying I'm scared, I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, say I can't wait for this to turn out well. I can't wait for it to happen. And that will actually bring about more luck and positivity. And with that, I shall leave you. If this was helpful, tell me how in the comments section. Give me topic ideas there as well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, there are ways to do so in the description box. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, group 3. So if you picked the cute little snowflake, some of you might be getting snow if you live in an area that gets snow. Some of you might have had snow today. All right, let's look and see what we have for... Turning inward, number 40. Inside the veil of bone and flesh, I lay my soul to sleep. All the truths within thy breath have come to greet me. So I'm feeling 3 of Wands energy, but I'm also feeling death energy with this card. which is change in a good way. Three of Wands is about something and a weight coming to an end or plans going through in the proper way or in a way that makes you happy. I feel like the turning inward energy is showing you kind of taking care of yourself first in a good way, but also just kind of like tucking into yourself. Like, I feel like, you know how it is when you have like a house full of family and they're all just like very busy and you kind of tuck away on your own, even if you're standing right there in the thick of it and you just like find those quiet moments by yourself. I'm feeling that energy for you. Interesting. The purpose of today, turning inward. So turning inward is also a way for you to find your purpose of the day. We also have, self-care. If not me, then who? To tend to a wholeness, the parts in which surround thy pulse for a heart that's nearer than any other. Yeah, like you pulling back and having quiet moments to yourself, not just because, you know, we all need those little quiet moments, but because you genuinely love yourself and you've been loving yourself. I like that too. Like, like there's a counselor that I see that whenever I have a positive thought, because my thoughts tend to wax so negative, she tells me to like hug myself and like pat either arm. So like your arms are kind of crossed around you, you know, and then you pat your forearm with your hands to tap in that positive energy. That's a very powerful form of self-care. But it helps rewire your brain so that you just have more positive thoughts. Okay. I feel like part of your self-care has been doing like nostalgic things for yourself. Like I see you maybe hanging Christmas lights around your bathtub or listening to Christmas music while you're in your bathtub or that kind of thing. Like maybe you have one of those little shower speakers. I just got one of those and it's super fun. I was listening to Christmas music in the shower this morning. Yeah, I was. You got a problem with that? Okay. What else? Yeah, the purpose of today is self-care, turning inward so that you give yourself the right kind of self-care is mainly what I'm getting for you, regardless of your individual situations. We have joyful tidings. This season brings tidings of cheer and goodwill. Let the festive joy fill your soul, and may your days be brightened by love, laughter, and the magic of Christmas. Oh, my ears, they're so cute. So whether you celebrate Christmas or some other, you know, winter holiday, or you just, whenever you happen to be watching this, your guides are saying to find those little traditions that you find joyful. Remember I was saying that like maybe you're doing things that are kind of nostalgic. Like I get nostalgic when I watch the Christmas film version of the play Rent. I hate musicals. Okay. And I generally like turn Rent off after the Christmas scenes are over, which is like the first half of the movie. But the whole first half of the movie is like a Christmas like joyful thing where it makes me feel so nostalgic. Nobody in my life would ever watch or care about Rent because, you know, they also don't like musicals, and some would argue that it's not really, you know, the guy that wrote it passed away the night that it was actually playing for the first time, so it was never able to be adapted or evolved. Like I guess in Broadway people like will make changes, but like nobody ever made changes obviously because he wasn't there to ask. So some people feel like it's like kind of unfinished, etc. and so forth. Like I always liked the first half better than the second half, but the first half, when it's like Christmas time, I get so nostalgic when I watch it that like I just watch it every year, and it doesn't matter if other people don't like it. I like it. I sing the songs, I do all the stupid stuff. Okay, so finding those little traditions for yourself is super important regardless of when you're finding this. We have Ornament of Love. Love is the greatest decoration you can wear on your heart. Share it freely and watch it grow. Watch as it grows, enriching your life and the lives of those around you. Look, cute. Oh, my word, it's so cute. So that's also good advice. I love that they're talking about like life being the most magical thing, right? Joy and goodwill being the most important thing to you right now. And what I think is cool is that you need to apply that joy and love and free will, goodwill to you, my friends, not out to anybody else. You're turning it towards you. So put all that. I want some of you to sit down and write a little list of like why you are awesome, what you love about you. I think that would be a fun practice for you to do. Write yourself a Christmas card. Have you ever gotten yourself a little Christmas card? Me either. But you might as well give it a shot and see how it makes you feel. I write letters to my future self. You know, things like that. Open up a letter to your future self and read the good stuff, right? So write your future self a letter today, maybe, that pumps you up, and then open it a year from now. Like, interesting stuff from your guys, but it's all about self-care for you today. So if you're at home doing a me day and somebody's like, no, you need to get out and make this a we day, say, no way, Jose. Imagine, yeah, anything that you imagine can be. So just go for it. Put something out there, right? Luminous. The more you use your imagination for ways to care for yourself, the more illuminated you will become with life in general, with your spirit, with good times. We have death with number 10, or the scythe. And we have probably, I think that's a sunshine, but I could be wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and look for that real quick. Okay, so I feel like with the scythe, they're basically saying that there's not always going to be time for self-care. And so even though you feel like you might be being selfish by practicing it now, and then maybe you should hang on to it later, it's like when I am having breathing problems, and instead of just taking my rescue inhaler right now, I save it. Like, I'm going to look forward to doing this later. It's weird. I don't understand why I do it, but it's a thing I do. It's like I'm saving the good stuff for later. They're saying that things can change at the drop of a hat, and so it's good to just do things now. Do those things for yourself now. I love the luminous energy because it's like you're being illuminated. The sun, which was this card is the sun, is all about good fortune, like getting great ideas, feeling like you're on top of the game, wonderful things coming through. I put it right up there just like I do with the sun card in tarot. So your guides are showing you wonderful things as far as what's coming towards you in this energy. So let's go ahead. Your group 3. Let's get you some tarot. I have buried your tarot cards here. Okay. Ooh. Group 4's cards are flying around. Okay. So let's get you some tarot cards. It's all about just the purpose of today. What is your big purpose? Self-care is definitely part of it. Fast moving change of the good kind. New beginnings, truth, opportunities, overcoming challenges, blessings, abundance. So you guys are saying as long as you just keep practicing that self-care, this is what you have to look forward to. Balance, giving and receiving, and enjoying both. I feel like for some of you, receiving might be hard. Wish fulfillment. Like, it just doesn't get any better than this. I'm going to stop on a high note. Yeah, just keep practicing that self-care, because this is what you're headed towards. It's just wonderful things, wonderful momentum of change. Like when you start treating yourself the way that you should first, other people generally follow suit as well. So, oh yeah, and your uniqueness, like a unique person such as yourself who's unique just like every snowflake is unique, right? I know that we have like, there's negative connotation with people calling people snowflakes, but it just means you're special, okay? So as long as somebody isn't using it sarcastically, you're fine. But it's like this idea of like, the more you're a unique person and you deserve love, even from yourself. If you keep giving that to yourself, people will follow suit. It'll bring good balance to your life and abundance and joy and cheer. You'll get people in your life that deserve you as opposed to people coming in that don't. And with that, I shall leave you. If this was helpful, tell me how in the comment section. Give me topic ideas there as well. If you'd like to book a private reading, there are ways to do so in the description box, my friends. We will see you in the next one. Take care. Hello, group 4. So if you pick the cute little candy cane, oh, it's sparkly as well. Yay. There might be something sweet coming towards you today. Let's find out what the purpose of today is. Squirrel Magic 36. Pitter patter, plan ahead. Keep silent your path's desires. No eyes or ears shall see you coming. A well-deserved reveal. Some of you, I feel like, are wrapping Christmas presents. And like maybe you have a really special gift to give people. You're like super like, you did a great job shopping this year, or like kind of thing if you're watching this during that time. I'm also seeing like lots of planning. Like maybe you're having a bunch of people come to your house. Maybe the big surprise is going to be the house itself, like how you decorated it. Maybe people aren't expecting that much festivity out of you. But yeah, just like this wonderful air of giving is coming through. And I feel like your guides are saying that all your hard plans and your meticulous planning is paying off. And you did a good job if you're keeping secrets for a surprise. You did not let out your secrets, and your secret's safe. And they're going to be very, very surprised and excited when you reveal what you're revealing. Some of you might be revealing a pregnancy. If you're wondering if you might be pregnant, possibly that might be something that's being revealed to you. So, but that's only for those that want it. Okay. Those of you that don't, maybe you are, and maybe this is some kind of a, oops, my plans have changed. But no, I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing like if it was a pregnancy, it's planned. Okay. Falling in love. Yuck. Number 11. The thorns of roses rip open the heart only for thy petals to bleed into thy soul. Gross. Some of you got a really great gift for your loved one. Some of you might be planning to propose or do something along those lines. And so your guides are showing that, like, it's going to be received well. That you kept a secret, that they don't know you're going to, and it's going to be this big aha surprise. It's going to be great. It could just be like the surprise is you telling somebody you love them. A surprise that you're taking them on a fun little festive trip, like a fun little outing. And maybe you'll propose there, but maybe not. It just depends on your individual situations. But you've been doing a great job. Like, you're going to make a lot of smiling faces if you're watching this during the holiday season. If you're not, you're making smiley faces anyway. People are smiling around you because of all the great things you do. You got 3 blessing cards. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Wings of blessing. We have the gentle wings of an angel wrap around you, bringing comfort and safety. Receive this blessing with an open heart, knowing that you are cherished and supported from above. And so if you are proposing to someone, your guides are definitely saying that, like, your creator approves, your guides approve. Frosty morning. We have every morning often a fresh start, and the frosty air brings clarity. Jeez Louise, I can't see. Take a deep breath, release what no longer serves you, and move forward with renewed energy. Yeah, lots of beginner energy. I feel like today is definitely an important day. You've planned for this day, right? You want it to be special. You want it to, be a highlight memory in like the lives of like those you're doing this with and just your life as well. And so your guides are saying to let go of expectation, that this is a new beginning, like things are going to be wonderful. Clarity is going to come in for any like uncertainty that you feel. And like this good thing that you're doing is being supported by your guides. We also have gift of time. Time is the most precious gift you can give of or receive. Cherish the moments that truly matter and invest your energy in what brings you joy and peace. So your guides are saying you'll have enough time if that's something that you're worried about. They're also showing that this is going to be a blessed time, that if you were hoping this is going to be a highlight memory, you are correct. It will be. Today is a special, special day. We have evolve, gratitude. Yeah, so basically whatever you're evolving towards, like, I mean, so much of this, I'm getting so many proposal wedding vibes. Your guides are saying that, your relationship is evolving and that you'll be able to be have gratitude for it. We're also seeing you pulling off whatever big plans you've made and pulling them off with like flying colors. You're going to do a great job. We have the storm, I believe, with number 6. I'll double check it though. And 20. Okay, this is called the clouds card, not storm. So your guides are saying don't worry about what you can't see down the road. Okay, that things are going to be okay, that they've got your back. Okay. And then, okay, so this is the garden. And the garden card is telling you that you could be having like some celebrations, some good times, good fortune. I'm picturing like a wedding in a garden down the road. You looking at your garden and thinking that's where we're going to do this. All right. Maybe your garden is the great thing that's happening, that's coming into your life. What else? You're growing something beautiful. Your guides are saying not to worry about what you can't see, that you have lots to be grateful for, that things are working out exactly as they need to be. Let's get you some tarot. We have 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Six of Cups, that's about childhood joy, nostalgia. Remember we talked about the pregnancy aspect being a thing, so that also could be confirmation for some of you, having children around that are happy, having some sort of balance in your life that brings about that nostalgic joy. We have the Tower, but in this particular card, I don't see anything getting struck by lightning. Everything looks like it's great. So I'm actually seeing it more as like a building a beautiful like home. It's all just up from here kind of energy. 2 of Cups, partnerships. Again, like that's one of the wedding cards. So gross, gross, gross. 4 of Pentacles, you have protection during this time. Let's get one more. And 4 of Cups. Your guides are saying to make sure to focus on the things that you are grateful for so that you don't miss anything important, okay? They're also saying there might be something disappointing that happens or some plan that falls through for a reason. So just, and this is something small because it's just one day. So just be sure to keep your eyes open for anything unexpected in a good way so that you don't miss it. All right, I think that's all I have. This was helpful. Tell me how in the comment section. Give me topic ideas there as well. If you'd like to book a private reading, there are ways to do so in the description box, my friends. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.